More has to do. I think we'll start now. Well, let's. Can you hear me, right?
Yeah,
Hello?
Prashant.
Okay. So let's start. Okay, so yesterday we were at one query where we are joining three tables, right? We are joining three tables with the join, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start on that only. Just let me share the screen. So any doubt you have for yesterday's session? Do you feel comfortable in these queries so far, or still you are not? Any doubt you have for yesterday
No
session?
doubt, Prashant, but would need more to practice.
Yeah, that will
Uh,
be going on.
yeah.
Actually, practice is like, I am also doing practice for a lot of things. I mean, practice will go on as such. That will be an ongoing. In future also will be doing. But at least you should know the basic things that
Yeah, basics. Yeah, we are understanding.
because these things comes with only practice. I mean, just by attending sessions will not work. So you have to do on your own a lot of things, and then only you'll get some work. Yeah, you know that all. I think you all are working professionals.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'll just share the screen. I think you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, okay. So yesterday we were at this query. Okay, I'll just comment this query now. You can, as I said, you can comment with the slash star and star slash also. Whatever you, okay, this slash star and star slash, you can comment multiple lines. So this query, yesterday we run this query. So what we are doing here is we are joining three tables. First table is we're joining customer with orders. Okay. And when after that we are joining shipping also on same customer ID. Okay. So what is the basic requirement for joining? Uh, what do you think that what should be the first requirement for joining the tables? Any of you? What should be there if you want to join some tables?
There should be one common uh, key like
Com-
customer ID.
Correct, correct. Yes, exactly. So we have a common field between these two tables. That's why we are able to join these tables. Okay. So I'm joining customer with orders by key of customer ID. Okay. Then again, I'm joining shipping table, which has got shipping ID, status, customer on which ID customer ID. See, your name of that field may be different in different tables. Okay. Now I'll see shipping table has got customer field. It's not a customer underscore ID, but still I am able to join because customer ID is properties of customer ID, properties of customer is same. So if you see the order shipping table, customer, you can see customer here. So customer also got that particular key, value as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am able to join this customer ID with customer. Need not be same. The heading should not be same, right? May not be same, but the property of that particular column is same as this column. Like it is being used for customer ID, but name of the column may be different. You got it? Not necessarily that it should have customer ID here. If you are saying customer ID is in customer, in order also we have customer ID, but why not in shipping? So column name, you can change the column name, but you should know by which key you have to join. When designing the table, you will have all these details. Okay, so tables are designed like that. Okay. some table may not have that common name, but if the property of this particular column is same for both all the tables, that's why you are able to join the table. Okay. We are clear on this, how to join the table. So in this case, I am having this join. So by default, it is inner join. Okay. So what syntax I am using here is select customer dot first. See, now there are three tables. So every field has to be, when you want to display it, you have to first put your table name first, then dot the field name, table name, field name, table name, field name. Okay. That's the way you should write your queries, because there you will joining five tables, then you should put the name of that table first, then you have dot in between and then field name. So table name dot in between field name, shipping dot status from customers. So first is customers. I am joining customer with join as the keyword with orders on what key, customer dot customer ID is equal to. So I'm equating these two keys. Okay. And then again, I'm joining on shippings with customer ID being equating to customer field in the shipping table. So I have to write customer dot customer ID is equal to shipping dot customer, because that field name is customer here. If you run this query, I think you can run this query on your machine also. So you can see, I can see the first name of that customer, item he has ordered, he or she, and what is the status of that order from the shipping table, whether it is shipped, delivered, or pending. Correct? So I can see everything at one in one query itself. Instead of going to a shipping table and finding out who is the customer now, like John. John has customer ID 1. So who John order is delivered. But I can see here itself, John order is delivered. One is pending, one is pending or delivered. Okay. So for customer ID 1 and customer ID 1. Okay. So that you can join these tables, and you can see what are the order status basically. Okay. So are you clear on this joining? Or you have any doubt, like how to join the table? Because this is very important. Joining the table, because you will be mostly, most of the queries will be of joins. Like whenever you are executing queries, most of the queries will be join queries. You'll be
Prashant, send that query.
Come again?
Send that query.
Query you want, okay. I think yesterday I only sent, right? I can send it, no issue. So you have to type the queries and try to execute on your own, because once you write a query, you can get the idea like how you write the queries. Okay. Okay, so all are clear on this? Or you are in doubt how to join the tables?
Yes.
Okay, you're clear. See, now there is one other way of doing this. Instead of using word join, okay. Instead of using, there are other way of also extracting the data like this. So in this case, I can use this query. Okay. See the query here. What it is doing? Select customer dot first name, orders dot item, shipping dot status from customers, orders, shippings where customer dot customer ID is equal to orders dot customer ID, and customer dot customer ID is equal to shipping dot customer. Okay.
So instead of join, we are using where condition.
Exactly. Instead of join condition, join, I am using where clause. So even if you run this, I'll give you same results. Okay. So I'm using here where clause. So most of the queries now, this kind of queries will be like can be used on any of databases. So like instead of join, you can, this is the other way of writing queries, like select customer dot first name, orders dot item, shipping dot status from customer orders shippings, where customer dot customer ID is equal to orders dot customer ID, and I'm putting and clause. Okay. So both the conditions are true, then only it will show the view. So we have orders of that customers and also shipping status. So shipping status, if you see, the shipping status are now orders are there for only in this order table we have only 4. Okay. Okay. But in this case, you can see customer 5 also. Betty. Okay. But Betty is don't have any orders. So, but shipping it shows some pending order, but which is not there in the orders table. So it will not show in the output because we have joining 3 tables and common data in 3 tables only will be shown. Like those having customer IDs are in orders and also customer IDs in the shipping table. So I can see only 4 records, right? Understood? Common. Only common records will be shown.
Yeah.
Okay, so see this, you can keep these queries, write somewhere, or you can paste it in Notepad or something, so that you can again run this whenever you want. Okay, so all the queries you should keep it somewhere stored so that you can again run it. So keep these to join. Instead of join, mostly people use this kind, and this is very common practice. Like any database like Oracle, also this will work. Okay, when you are using where clause, it will work in Oracle also or any other database. So basically, this is the most popular way of joining the tables. Okay, so try. You can in this way you can add one more table, right? And then you can join. Like if I got something else, some table ABC with some common ID, right? So in that case, I can join this other table also with some key, right? You can do it, right? You should have common key in between these any two tables. So to join the tables. Clear? Because this is the like very important query as such, because you will be using most of the time this such queries only. Okay. So any doubt in this, or you're it's working on your end, right?
Yeah, can you send this in the chat?
This also okay. I'll send
Yes.
this also. Yeah, yeah, sure. So keep all the queries with you so that it will be like refer again whenever you are. You keep these queries in Notepad and save it. Okay. This can be used for any other tables, right? I mean, you can use this query for some different tables also. Only thing common should be your keys will be different. Okay, your field name will be different. Here, like first name, status, and all that will be different, and your joining keys will be different. That's all. Otherwise, all the query structure is same. Okay, clear? You can join n number of tables like this. You can join 50 tables. I mean, not 50 is not very big, but at least 5, 6 tables you can join like this. Maybe in complex queries, you have to join a lot of tables, right? So this is the very important query as you'll be using most of the time. This query. Instead of using join, you will be using mostly this kind of queries. From where clause you can put all this equate this all equate the keys. Clear? Or any doubt still? It's okay, right?
Yes, Prashant.
Any doubt? We can go ahead. Okay. Fine. So we'll start. Okay, so basically this is in joins, this is the most important. Now we'll go ahead with some constraints, and then we have other queries also. But before that, you should know some basic functions actually. So that so what function you have seen so far? You remember any function we have already used actually? So which function we have used in the SQL, right? I mean, what function we have used? Do you remember? Last time we have used one function also in the SQL. So if you see count star, okay. So count star is the one function we have used, right? Count star. So it will count the number of records, right? Customers. So it
Yeah.
will count basically number of records in the. So this is a kind of function. Number of records in particular table, right? So this is also one function, count star. So likewise, there are some basic functions we are using, okay, like a count. Like we have max function, okay. So if you say max of, so suppose in customer, if you go to customer table, you can find the max age, mean age, right? So these functions can be used for max. Like if you say max of age, it will give you what is the maximum age in the that particular table, customer table, that is 31. So likewise in orders, we can find out what is the maximum amount from, from what is the maximum amount of order. Clear? So these are very basic functions you will be using most of the time, like mean, max. Okay, so try all these functions on your machines. Okay, max amount is 12,000. Mean amount is. So these are functions. So how do you query the table or with the function? Like you have to put the mean, then bracket, then that field. Okay. So max, mean. We have max function, mean function. We have like average function. So average will give you, okay, average will give you average of amount, average of that particular field. Okay. So if you do average of amount, it will show you what are the average of that particular field. So average of this amount will be 2,670. So what it is doing is just adding this amount and dividing by 5. Average age of the customer. So average age. So try all these things. These are very simple functions. Okay, average age of customers. So it will show you average age. Okay. So you can just enclose that particular field in the, okay. You can enclose that age in the function bracket, and then you can find out. Clear? Okay. These are very simple functions like mean, max, mean, max. I'm just telling you just simple functions like mean, max, count star, average. Okay, there are other functions also. We'll come to that. But for our queries, for simple queries, we are using, we'll be using mostly this mean, max. Okay. Okay, now can you write a query to find out? I want all customers with records with minimum age. Can you write a query? On what type of query it should be? All are clear? All are clear what I'm trying? I want records of all customers with those having minimum age. Records with all minimum age. Can you write a query like that? Do you understand what I'm telling you? Hello.
Yes, Prashant.
Yeah, okay. So you have to write a query.
Yeah. Select minimum age from customers.
I won't know. I want to see all the records from the customer where the age is minimum.
22.
Yeah, but I don't want to equate it with 22. I don't know what is the minimum age. Okay. So how do you display that? I want all records of the customer where age is minimum. So how do you write a query? So far whatever
All.
done. Yeah. So for whatever your query you have written, how do you use the with the minimum function? To with just a hint is minimum min function. You have to use. But I want to display all the records. What with the minimum age. Okay. Just try if you can on your end. Minimum age of the customer. I want to display all the records of customer with minimum age. With the function min function. Okay. So can you try to write? Just 2-3 minutes you can try, otherwise I can tell you. It's or one more hint is you can use embedded query. Like we have done with embedded query, right? Query inside query, right? We have one example we have already seen. With query inside the query. That is called embedded queries. Okay, so how you do that? I want to see all the records of the customer table. Very easy, not too much. So anyone got any hint? How do you write? Select. I want to select star from the customer. Okay. I want select star from the customer. I want all the records, but select star of the customer will show me all the records. But I don't want all the records. I want to see only records with the minimum age. So how do you write the next query? How do you do that in the same query, not a different way? In where clause? Okay, in where clause? What you will put? Any idea? Anyone? How do you put when age equal to, right? What do you put in age equal to? You don't know what is the age of minimum. Like you don't know the number 22. So how do you find out with min function? Now you can write embedded query now, right? Anyone? You have to write one more query in this. Okay. Any clue? Anybody? No? Okay. So select mean. Mean of what? Age from customer. Okay. Okay, sorry. Something is wrong. Customer spelling is good. See, we do a lot of mistake in spellings. So still I do sometimes. But okay, so you see all the records with minimum age. Okay. Right? So this is kind of query where you can see all the records with minimum age. So this is like query inside query. Nested query. We can call it as a nested query. Okay. We call this as a nested query. Where you don't know what is the minimum age. Otherwise, you could have done like age equal to 22, right? This also will give you same output. But you don't know the age is 22. So how do you find the minimum age? So you can just write a query again. Okay, in the bracket, you can write one more query. And then it will find out the minimum age and then equate it with the age. Sorry, 14 data, one extra bracket. So it will equate with the minimum age and display the record. Clear? right? You can write maximum age also now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, you have to just change mean to max. Okay, it will show you records with the maximum age, though. So these type of queries are like very common, like you will be required to use all this type kind of queries. So they will ask you, I want to records of all the customers with this amount. Okay, now you can you write a query? I want, okay, can you write a query with which customers having orders? Okay, okay, that will be, okay. So you can write a query on orders like this. I want to see what is the maximum order. Okay, so max order is what? What is the maximum order? How do you get amount order? Sorry. What is the maximum amount order? How do you get, how do you find? What is the query for to find out maximum amount order from orders? Can anyone? I want to see maximum amount order from orders table. Anyone can tell? You can write, right? Very simple query. Anyone can write this query for finding out maximum amount order from orders table. What is the query? What will be the query? Come on, anyone? Very simple query. Munni, Praveen, Rija, anyone? Because no, you know now, right?
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
have
write.
pasted it.
You have pasted it, okay. So what do you say is select star from orders where amount is equal to select max amount, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got the maximum amount.
So you'll see all the records from the. Okay, now we are going somewhere. Okay, good. So this is okay. So we'll see all the orders which are having maximum amount. Okay, good. Okay. So this way you can write a query. Now I want you to write a query where I want to find out who has placed this order. Now you say customer ID, right? But I want to see who is the customer from the customer table who has placed this maximum amount order. Can you write a query? You can try because this type of queries you will be how to write. I mean, these are very required queries. Whenever you're getting data, you should be able to write all these queries. So I want a customer from customer table, like who is the customer number three you are taking, right? Now I want record from the customer table where I want to see who is that person who has ordered this monitor of 12,000 amount in the single query. Okay, so I want to see customer's name. Also, I want to see customer who item he has ordered. What are the items he has ordered? What is the amount? Which is the maximum amount. Basically, you are saying that this is the maximum amount, but I want to see who is the customer who has ordered this. So how do you write a query? Can you try for 5 minutes? Just using whatever we have done last 2, 3 sessions with all nested queries and all these joins. Okay. I want select you can use this kind of query, which is already used for joining two tables, right? So, but in the where condition, you have to put maximum amount. Just try. You have to join only two tables, not three tables. Then I want only joining these two tables, I want maximum amount from the orders. So I want to see customer name. Okay, I want to see customer name, first name, last name, who, from which country he is, and what is the order amount and what is the item he has ordered. How do you write the query? Just try for 2, 3, 5 minutes. We'll discuss and we'll write a query. If anyone can write a query, just paste it. Okay, it's because these type of queries are very common queries. You will be able, you should be able to write. Joining two tables and getting all data. Okay. So first thing will be you have to select what you want to see. I want to see first name. Okay. I want to see last name also. Okay. I want to see his country also. Which country he is ordering. I want to see what item he has ordered. Okay, now what? See, you're joining two tables. So I believe you know how to join. So first thing is I want to put customer table, customer dot. So very important. First you have to put table name dot first name. Okay. Then I'll say customer dot last name.
I've
I would,
pasted it.
you have pasted it. Okay, good. Okay, select customer first name, orders, item, and customer, where customer will give you. Just a minute. Okay, you have pasted this way. Okay, you have pasted this one. Okay, let me comment this. So I'll paste your query here. Select customer dot first name, orders dot amount. Okay, item. Now item is from which table?
Order
Okay, anyway, it
item
is.
and amount from order.
Okay, okay. But better to put always the customer orders dot item. So now
Okay,
I
separately.
yeah.
Okay.
It's because this will work in any of the database. So better to put this way, although it will
Okay.
take some typing efforts, but it will be clear from you which table it is from. Okay.
Okay.
So now I see everything from all orders and item, but I don't see any. I want only maximum amount order. How do you do it? I have to
Uh,
modify this query.
yeah, a little.
Everyone you can try. I mean, everybody can try. I want to modify this query so that I'll get only maximum amount order. I don't want to say all the orders. And also you have to add a country in this. I want country also. Who is the person from which country has ordered? So I think you can put here customer customers dot country also in this. Yeah, in that way you can see customer and country. Okay, but I want to see only 12,000 this order. So how do you do that? Anyone can try. This is correct query, but I believe better to put table name also before item. Okay, orders dot item. Always this is a good practice actually. Anyone? Anyone can you can type the query on this. You can this query is correct, but you want to add one more condition. It's very simple. I want to say maximum order from this or minimum, whatever. Minimum also I can find out and maximum also. Which customer has ordered this maximum order? Maximum amount order. I want to see who is that customer. Any any clue? Anyone? Because these are queries you will be using most of the times. So you should be very I mean conversant with all this because you have to do a lot of practice on such queries. We'll be joining a lot of tables, 3, 4 tables, 5 tables, and getting the correct data. That's what they do in this analytics. Most of the 90% of the time, you will be firing queries like this. And mostly these will be inner joins query. Okay. Hardly you will be using outer joins and all, but inner join is a equi-join. We call it as equi-join. So that queries are mostly used because I have also working in SQL for quite a long time and in the companies also. So they are mostly you should be using uh, these type of queries only. I have been using such queries only mostly for finding out the data and all that, reports and all that, creating reports. So these are very important. So you should be very good in all this joining. Okay, so in this case, you can add one more condition in this where amount or always better to put order dot amount. Okay. So how do you do order dot amount, right? Order dot amount. How do you equate? Now what do you do? Order dot amount is sorry, it's telling you amount equal to then again you will have one more query. So that is this query. Select max from orders. I hope this works. No, sorry.
I pasted in chat and it's
Okay,
showing
okay.
the result.
You have pasted it. Good. Okay, you put order. Actually, okay, order is not very good. Okay, actually, yes, that is correct. Okay, you pasted this. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so correct. So where amount is equal to select max amount. Basically, you should put order dot amount, but amount if it works because there is only one field called amount. Okay, there is only one field called amount in this table. But if there are tables with same, so better to put that amount order dot amount. Okay, orders dot amount. I mean, instead of amount, you can put orders dot amount. No, this there is some issue in this. Okay, you have put join here. Okay. Let's see if this works. Is it working on your end or no?
Yes, it's showing result.
It
David,
is showing that record.
yeah,
Okay,
David
yeah, maybe
with
my
1200 amount.
okay, okay. Let me check from my query. Yes. Oh, sorry, my that first query is not commented. That's why it is showing there. Okay, and your see, this is the query I have written. I don't know orders also it should work. Orders. Yeah, it is okay. So your query. So this is a query which is being used without using any join. Okay, and uh, okay, what you done is here join. So these are two types of queries. So what I have done is I have used simple where condition. Okay, without any join word. Okay, and you have used join. So both way. Okay, let me check this. So what you have done is select customer dot first name, customers dot country, orders dot amount, orders dot item. Correct. From customers join orders on customer dot customer ID is equal to orders dot customer ID, where amount is equal to select max amount from orders. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Everybody's clear? So you can write both ways. See, I am putting my queries also. If you want to use, just remove the slashes. I'll just put in the chat my query and I have put both. You can see Mr. Praveel's queries also. Okay. This is my query. You just remove the slash. See, both way you can write, right? You can write with the join. That is your comfort, what you are comfortable with. If you are writing, you write like this, you can write like this. Okay, clear? This is very important kind of queries you will be required to use all the time, mostly. So you have to be very good in these queries. Likewise, you can put minimum amount also now. Okay. If you change to main, you'll see minimum orders. Right? 250. Okay. So I can see 250 order. Yeah, this is minimum order. Okay, now I want to see the status of the order, which is minimum order. I want to see status of their order along with first name, country, amount of that order, what is the item and what is the shipping status. Can you write a query now? You got it? What I'm... Hello. I want to see shipping status of that order also in this. Same query. So how do you do it? You can try, all of you. I want to see what is the shipping status of this order. Like minimum and max, whatever. Like I want to see shipping status. How do you do it? Well, see this customer Robert who has got order of mouse pad. I want to see what is the shipping status of that order. I want to see first name of that customer who from each country, what is the amount and what is the item and what is the shipping status. All of this I want in the single query. Okay. Can you write a query? So these things we'll be doing mostly. So using functions and joins and all these things we'll be using most of the time. So SQL is being used for those or report purpose only. Mostly in data analytics, what are the queries you are writing like this only. So you should be able to write these queries. So try to implement now status of shippings. How do you do it? You modify this query for shipping. Include the shipping status also. Okay. Just 5 minutes we'll try. Anybody you can those who complete, just paste the query. Whatever
Yeah,
we have done till now, you can use all this joins and all this. You can use
I,
all.
I
Yeah.
pasted in the chat.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, let me check. Okay, so whatever you added, let me see. So you have to add one more thing. Okay, including. Okay. So what you have done here is first, yeah, these things remain same, but you have to add one more thing, shipping dot status. Okay. So I have one more field I have, he has added shipping dot status. Then same thing from customer join orders on what key this. Then again shippings. Okay, join shippings on customer dot customer. See here customer dot customer ID is equal to shipping dot customer because shipping has got field name as customer, not customer ID. So you have to read. And where amount is equal to same embedded query, you have to put max amount. Okay. So you'll see who is the day person is David, who has ordered maximum amount and his our status is delivered. Likewise, you can put minimum also. Okay. Mean. In that case, you see what is the who has ordered for minimum order and what is the status is pending. Mouse pad is pending. And who is the person? Robert. You can put last name also here so that you know full name of that customer. Okay. So like this, you have to create a queries. And most of the time you will be doing all this. Joining all the tables and doing all this. So I'll see Robert Luna has ordered from USA has ordered mousepad of amount 250 which started. So everything you get in one shot. Okay. All the data from 3 tables you get in the one query. All are clear or okay. Everybody has to understand what we have done. Okay. All should know what we are doing. So I believe all Munni, Praveen has already pasted this, so Santosh and Srija. So did you understand this query, how we are doing? Okay. Okay, Praveen has understood, but Rohit, Munni, Santosh and Srija, do you have any doubt in this query? These are the queries, these kind of queries you will be doing most of the time. So just understand how we are doing all these things. Okay, this is like a joining three tables and trying to, again on that joining, I am putting condition of this function like min amount, max amount. Okay. So can you try anything which is having average amount? Who is putting average, but average amount may not exactly match, right? So just try all these things like average amount. I want to see who is the order average amount. You may not see any record. Okay, because see, if there is a average amount, you'll average it, and if you find some order with average amount, it will show. But you can say amount is more than average amount. Say, then it should give some result, I believe. Right? Did you understand what I've done right now?
Sorry, didn't get that question. Can you please explain it?
Okay. Did you understand this query, right? Is equal to?
Yeah,
You
I'm not
understood
getting
max
the
and min.
average.
You understood
Yeah,
max
max
and,
minus.
max and min, you understood, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
All I have understood what is meaning, how do you find max and min query, right? I got Robert Luna, who is have ordered minimum amount of order from, or okay, who has ordered minimum amount, like this mouse pad with 250 rupees, or whatever, or dollars. And who has ordered for max, whose order is max is this guy, who has order monitor. So who has order monitor is David Robinson. Okay. He has ordered 12. But now I want to see is they will ask you who has ordered, who are the customer, those who ordered more than average amount of all the orders. You got it? I want to see customers, those
Yep.
who have ordered overall average
More than
amount.
average. More
Yeah,
than
more
average
than
amount.
average. I want to see who are the customers who are ordering more, whatever average amount we orders we got total. Okay. Now, how do you say order? Just let for simplicity, let us forget this. For now, I'll just comment this. First thing is, what are the average of all orders? So you'll understand better, I think. Now, I'll simple query, select ABG of amount. Okay. So in this case, ABG amount is, I am trying to find what is the average amount of all orders, right? From orders. So, average amount is 2,670. So how do you got this? You added these 400, 300, 1,200, 12,100 and divided by 5, right? So I got it. So I want to see who has ordered more than 2,670 amount. Who is the customer who has ordered more than 2,670 amount? That is average amount of order. So what I can do is, I can again modify this. So all are clear, right? What is average amount? So now I modify this query. Okay. But what I'll modify is, I want to just change these functions to ABG. Okay. But I don't want to equate this. I want to see find out more than. So I'll put greater than sign here. That's all. So I want to see who has ordered more than average. There's only one guy who's order monitor, right? 12,000. Okay, that will be shown. And those who order less than that amount, average amount, will we say less than sign. In that case, we'll say other orders which are less than this 12,000. Okay. Clear? Srija,
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
clear.
Prashant, actually, what Praveen has used, I've not used the same thing, but I'm not
Okay.
able to get the answer. That's why I pasted it there. Just wanted to know what is wrong in that.
Okay. Okay. You have pasted something.
That's the old one.
Okay, so
Using where and and.
old movie. Praveen, I see Praveen's query. Okay, this one, right?
Before that, yeah,
Your
before
query,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Ah, before that. Okay, okay. Okay, let me check. Sorry. Where is it? Srija. Okay. So you have selected customer dot first name, customer dot country, orders dot amount, orders dot item, shipping dot status from customers, orders where customer dot customer. Let me just paste it. Okay, this is your query. I'm just pasting it.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Okay, this is your query, right?
Correct.
Okay, let me comment this. So you are saying select customer dot first name, customer dot country, orders dot amount, orders dot item, shipping dot data. That is correct. From customers, orders. Now where is your shipping? Shipping is missing, right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Shipping table you have not selected. Because those so it is we won't be able to find this.
Got it. Got it.
Right? Still there is some syntax error. You have to find out somewhere some mistake. So shippings where customer dot customer ID is equal to order dot customer ID, customer dot customer ID is equal to shipping dot customer. That is correct. And orders dot amount is great equal to okay. So where is the error? You find out any error in this? I don't know where. There is a syntax error. Somewhere you put comma, which is not correct. It looks okay. Customer dot first name, customer dot country, orders dot amount, items dot shipping, orders dot item, shipping dot status. Yeah, cheers. Sorry, shippings.
Thanks.
Shippings. I mean that table name is not correct.
Okay.
Okay. Still there is issue. Status. I don't know. Somewhere it is a problem.
Customers.
Customers is correct. So sometimes orders is correct. Shippings is correct. Can anyone find out where is the issue? So these things will come, all the time. You will be finding out some errors like this. Because when you write a query, some small mistake will, your output will not go. So I see somewhere it is missing something. Did it work? Can you just check on your end? I'll just paste it again.
No, no, it didn't work. I had some error. That is why I wanted to know
Can
what
See,
it
is
is.
it same error you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, even I'm getting syntax error.
Text error. Okay.
Can you use and
Where?
after the first join, like customer dot customer ID equal to orders dot customer ID? Instead of comma, can
Oh,
you
okay,
use
okay, got it. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Actually, when you are having a where condition, it should not be a comma. You're right.
Okay.
So that's a mistake. And it should be
Okay.
and. Okay, so see,
Got
such
it.
things happens. I mean, even you lot of queries, no, they will be you're missing something always because you sometimes comma is missing or instead of and you are putting cam. I mean, these are confusing things initially, you know. So
Okay.
just try to do practice on these things. Okay, so okay, your query now it is corrected. Okay, I just put it back. Your chat. Okay, this is your corrected query. Okay. So this way you can find out. Now we have done a lot of joins and all these things. Now we will be finding out who has placed. Now there's one more thing we'll be doing. Okay, we are using count function, and I want to see who is the customer having more than one order. Okay, that will do. I'll just take a 5 minutes break. You think about it. I want to see customers, okay, who has got, more than one order. See, everybody has got one order. Only 4 has got one order, double order, right? So I want to see all the customers who have placed more than one order. How do you do it? You understood the problem? Everyone? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I want to see customer with more than one order. Okay, you just work on it. I'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. So we have two orders of customer ID 4. Okay, so by join, what you can do is by join, and how do you, okay, count the orders? Anyone has got a clue? Okay. Select customer ID. Okay, first name. Last name. What else you can do? From customer. You want orders also. Okay. So how do you do it? Any clue you are getting? How do you find out a customer with more than one order?
I am using condition like in last where count of customer ID is greater than one, but it's giving error
Count of
like
customer ID is greater than one in the order table.
yes.
Okay, okay. So you mean to say, so I'm just counting the orders from the orders table, right? So you are saying count star directly. You can say count star from what you are saying, count star from orders
Orders.
table.
Orders.
No,
Yes.
but orders will give you all the orders, right? How do you find out count of particular customer? Okay.
I did it, Prashant, but again I'm getting syntax error. Uh,
No, no.
I
How do you do it? Like you're joining two tables,
I
right?
paste what I did.
Okay. Did you paste? I think how will it? Okay, you pasted it. See, okay, I'll just try your query, what you've done. Let me. So actually, thing is, there will be, let's see whether it can be done or we have to use some other functions. So we'll come to that, no worries. But you can try what you understood from this. So what you're saying is select, right? Select customer dot first name, country, order amount. See, if you see order amount, we'll see, okay, fine, orders dot item from customer orders, customer ID, orders dot customer ID, that is fine. No, these condition will not work. Just first we'll see this particular one condition. Okay, now we'll see John. See, now there may be two Johns, right? Uh, so this John is not same as this John. So you cannot say that this John is two orders, correct? You're getting me?
Yeah.
So this may be confusing, right?
Mhm.
If you just say first name, anybody will think that this John is same as this
John.
John, but that is not correct.
So it
This
should be
John,
customer
though,
ID.
yes. So you customer ID is also important in this case. So just type customer ID here, customer dot customer ID. Okay. Then you will come to know that this John is different than that John. Sorry. Customer dot customer. Okay.
Customers dot
Customer,
customer.
sorry. Yeah, you bound to make such mistakes. Okay, sweet. Okay, now you know that this John is same. This John is different. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, sorry, someone was entered. Okay, so see, in this case, you don't know by first name, so you should print customer ID. So now this, in this case, you can see John, whose customer ID is 4, is having 2 orders, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see 2 orders from the John. So, I mean, this is the just a simple query you can see, but how do you filter out only John? I don't want to see David and all these guys. I don't want to see number 3, number 1, number 2. I don't want to be interested in who is placing more than one. Okay. So your second part did not work, right?
Yeah.
So this will not work. This and this, see, now your thing is you are equating customer ID with count star. That is not correct, right? Do you understand? This condition, you are basically you want customer who has placed maximum, sorry, more than one order, but in this case you are equating count star of that orders with directly with customer ID. That is not correct, right? I mean, you have to equate customer ID with customer ID, not with the count star of customer ID.
Okay.
Clear? So
Okay.
in that case, what you have to do is you have to select customer ID only here. Then only it will equate. Just understand the how you construct the query. When you are doing equating something, it should be same of same particular, what do you say, field. Okay, if you are equating customer ID, it has to be customer ID only, right? Correct.
Okay.
So, but your where condition will change. So what customers you want, like now this is some becoming somewhat complex query. So these are the queries kind of thing, you will be more of, now I want customer ID from, now in this case, I want which customer ID? Where I got
Which
more
is
than one
same.
order. Yeah, I got more than one order. So how do you find out who are the customer? I want customers, I want to equate this customer with customer ID whose orders are more than one.
One time.
Okay, so you will be using like more queries here. So what are those queries? So your condition is, this condition is correct. You are equating something, I understand that you want to find out customer, but how do you find who is the customer having more than one order? So you have to use count star somewhere, right? But count star, what you will do? If you say select count star from orders where customer ID, which is equating to this customer ID, correct? You're confused, right? Such queries will be there, and you will be like thinking a lot because I want to see customer with more than one order. Then I don't want to see all the records, right? I don't want to see David, John, and Robert in this case, correct? So then again, I have to equate this customer ID with customer ID of orders, right? Where your count is more than count of that particular customer is more than one. Okay, so let's write. I think you will you're getting confused. So let's write one more query. Okay, see here, I think these things are like very common, like you'll be facing such complex query all the time. So how we are going to simplify these things? So I'll say select. Okay. Count. Okay, so let's do it with some other way. So I'll show you what to do. Okay. So this is, do you think this way it will work by where condition? Any idea? Anyone can make this query work? Just how do you find count star? I can find count star like this, count of orders, like count star, sorry, uh, count star from orders. Okay, count star from orders, but that will give you full count of my orders, not based on the customer ID. Correct? Right? I am getting full 5 orders, but how do you differentiate customer wise? Okay, so I don't think can anybody has idea how we can do it with simple queries? No? Okay, fine. So let's do it some other way. So there is some other clauses. Okay. So find such issues, such problems. How do you do it? Okay. So you just count star from orders does not give you. And if you type customer, suppose customer ID here, will it give anyone? Customer ID and count star. Any of you can think about this kind of thing. Customer ID and count star, will it give result? Or no? This doesn't give right result, right? I can see 5 orders, but customer ID shows only what? 4. So it does not make any sense, right? This doesn't work. Okay. Such queries will not work. I am just saying customer ID, item and counter. So it is showing some keyboard with 4 and all. Actually, this is the error. Basically, this is not correct. Do you see any thing in this type of query? Right? 4 and all. What 4? 4 is what? 4 is having 2, but I don't see any count is correct. It is showing only keyboard and count of all. So that is not correct. Okay, so this way it will not work anyway. Okay. So there is one more way we can do it. Okay. So customer ID, we have to group the customer ID. Okay. We have to group the customer ID. Are you getting me or not? Are you confused? How do you find number of counts of orders in the orders table customer wise? Okay. Okay. So what you do is select. You have to, there is one more thing you can use is select customer ID, and then count star. But I want to see count star from orders. Okay. Orders. And we are using one more function. Okay. Group by customer ID. I am just want to make group of customer ID. Okay.
Okay.
So by conventional way, it doesn't work. But if you you're grouping customer ID. Okay. And then you're finding out the number of orders. So I can see number customer ID 4 has got orders. Count is 2. So customer ID 4 has got 2 orders. Okay. You confused or you are getting? Everyone is clear?
Getting.
Yeah, okay. So you are grouping customer ID and then you are finding the count. So this is different way
So,
of doing. Yeah.
Prashant, group is a function, is it? Which
Group
is
by is a kind of, yeah. So basically group by is not a function. It's
okay.
like it's not a function. Function is this. Count star is a function. Group by is a clause basically. Where it's a clause
It
like
will
where
group.
condition. Yeah, grouping. So you have to group this customer ID and then you find the count star. Okay. In that case, I'll get 2. So 2 count is for this particular customer. Okay. So you have to first what you want to group by. Okay. So then only you will see this count. Okay. Now you got count of 2 for customer ID wise. Like customer ID 4 has got count of 2. Okay. Are you getting how you do group by? Group by is one more clause. So I am adding one
Yes.
more clause group by.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I'll get number of orders as 2 for this particular customer ID 4. So I can now see now. Now I can see who has got sorry who has got more than one order. So now we can you write a query to find out who is the customer who has got more than one order? Okay. Now we can you write a query? Or still you are thinking it is difficult? Or now see how you have got this 2 here. So I want to see who is the customer who has got more than one order. Like this, I got a count of 2 here. So now how I will display the customer from the customer table. You just think about it. How do you do it? I want to see customer who has got more than one order. Now I am using this particular group by function, group by clause to find out who has got more than one order. Now, how do you know, use this query to display the customers? Just think of how do you do it. So such queries are always required. I mean, you'll be using. So this is the most complex kind of queries you will be working on. So try to put this condition in your previous select and how do you get this output? Okay. So how do you do it? Where count star is more than 2. So it will be like one more query you have to add. Okay, select star where customer ID is equal to select customer ID from customers where. Okay. In where condition, what you do? This will work. So these are kind of things you will be doing, right? You are adding queries. Okay. So form such queries. So um, so this, how do you do this? I want to see all the customers from customer table where you have to see the whether this customer has got more than one order. Okay. So how do you equate this with this query? I mean, how do you put this condition in this query? Anyone getting any clue? Okay, this is the one problem statement kind. So you have to find out customer ID who has got count star more than one. Okay. So it will be like joining tables, again also join tables, and you have to join only two tables, customer and orders. Okay. You have to join only two tables. You cannot have three tables in this case, only two tables. And you have only count to do. So only you have to use count. Okay. You can write only first name or last name both. Okay. First name, last name both. Okay. And orders you have to. Okay, I want only customer name who has got more than one order. So I can select only customer first name and customer last name from. Okay. Dot last name from customers. Okay. Customers. Okay. Now in where condition, what will happen? I want to equate customer ID only. Okay. So where customer or customer ID, I have to equate with. Okay. Again, in that, I have to select customer ID from orders table. Okay. Customer ID from orders table. Customer ID from orders. Okay. And what conditions you have to put? Customer ID from orders, group by customer, group by customer ID. So whether equal to will work or no. Group by having. Okay. Now one more thing. Select customer ID from group by customer ID. Okay. Customer underscore ID. Now I am just having, okay, one more thing. So we are going into the little complex queries now. Okay. So group by is, we have where condition, like group by is having group by, you cannot have where condition. So group by you should have one clause as having. Okay, this is one more thing you have to use. Having count star greater than one. Not sure whether I have right it correctly, but this is the clause where I will show you.
Prashant,
Okay, let's
your
do it
customer
first on.
is
Yeah,
in the last third line. Customer is here.
come again.
I-
Customer. Okay, sorry. Customer ID.
and
Okay.
even on the
No,
top,
let's.
customer
Okay.
dot last name.
Customer dot. Yeah. This kind of things. Spelling mistake you have to take care. Okay. First thing is I will just run this query to understand you are now, we are entering into something new. So that let me first show you how it works. Okay. Now I am doing group by. Okay. So select, you understood this query, right? Customer ID, customer underscore ID and count star. I hope you everybody understood this query, right? Count star. These are very important queries because such queries you will be like using. So count star from I am taking from orders table, right? Because I want more than one orders. Okay. So if you, I hope you understand this, right? Customer ID count star from orders. Sorry. Select customer ID from. Okay. Select customer underscore ID count star from order. Okay. Group by. So I have to write group by also, right? Okay. So just be careful when you are using count star. Group by customer ID. I am grouping on customer ID. Okay. And then finding the, sorry, something is wrong. Customer underscore ID count star from, sorry, what is that? Customer ID. What is wrong in this? Customer ID count star from orders group by customer ID. I think it's correct. What is wrong? I think we previously filed this query. So customer ID, I'm grouping on customer ID. Okay. I don't know why it should work. Okay, it's work. So see, did you understand? This is a very simple query, right? All are clear? Now I am putting one more clause here, having count star greater than 1. So yeah, did you? Okay. So I'm getting customer ID 4 has got count star 2. Clear on this query? I'll just paste it for you. So this is query where I'm grouping on customer ID and then I'm trying to find out what is the count of that particular customer ID in the orders table. Okay, I'll just put this for your understanding. Okay. So did you understand this query or still you are confused? Forget about this down one. Forget why means it is it has got only one. So just concentrate on this. This is the output you should get. You are getting customer ID here, right? Clear? Are you having still confusion? What? Yeah, come again. Yeah,
Yeah. It's clear.
it's clear, right? See, what I'm doing here
Yes.
is select customer ID count star from orders group by customer ID. I am putting instead of in the group by we have count this clause as having count star greater than 1. So I am only having one customer ID who is having more than one order. Correct? So if I say count star is like less than 2, so I want to see orders which are have those customers, those are having orders less than 2 orders, like only one order. Okay, then I'll get customer ID 1, 2, and 3. Correct? Clear? So 1, 2, 3 has got only one order. Sorry, 1. See here, 1, 2, and 3 has got only one order. That's why I see count star as 1. But customer ID 4 has got more than one order. So equal to 2. If I just say equal to 2, I'll see only customer ID 4, which is having 2 orders. Are you clear up to this? Or confused?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will remove count star here. I'm getting customer ID, right? Correct? I am only getting customer ID. I don't want how many orders he has got. I want to see just condition where I want to see more than one order. That's all. I am not interested in whether it's got 2 orders or 4 orders or 5 orders. I am not interested in count star, right? If I put count star, I will see number of orders. See, if I put a count star, I will see number of orders as 2. But I don't want to see how many orders. I just want interested who is the customer having more than one order. Right? So what I'll do, I'll just put, I'll just print, I'll select only customer ID. So I should get only 4 now, right? Clear? Are you clear or not? Everyone is clear?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know about Munni,
Yeah, clear version.
yeah, Munni and others, right? So this is very important. I mean, such queries are like you will initially feel that very complex, but these are very simple. Afterwards, when you practice it, you'll come with. Now you have to make a query. I think I got this nested query done for you. Okay. Now you use this in your joins. Clear? Now you use this in your join and find out who is the customer. That's your exercise. Okay. Are you clear? I want you to use this nested query in your join and find out who's that number 4 customer. Right? Are you clear or not? Now you modify your query, what you have done before, and I include this query in that. So that I'll see customer name actually. Who is that customer who has placed more than one order? Okay? Just 5 minutes you can try. Just it's very simple now for you. Yeah, all of you can try this very, I mean, you'll understand all this concept if you try on your own. How do you find now? I want to display the customer who has got more than one order. You can use it as a nested query. That's all. Your job is done. Okay. So I want to see everything from the select star from customers, where customer ID equal to I hope this works. Customer where customer ID equal to select customer ID from orders group by customer ID having count star. Input. Okay. Okay. Finally, you got the result. All are clear. Let me paste you this query. Very, these kind of queries you will be using most of the time. So don't get confused. I mean, you have to understand the basics. concept behind these queries. Such queries will be using most of the time. Like you see now you are using embedded nested query, but having grouping, you are grouping on other table, and you're finding it from customer table. So such queries are like being be used for. So now I got customer who has got more than one order. That's all. I don't want to see all other customers. Clear? Everybody's clear? What is the how we are using the such queries? All I mean yeah. All Praveen, Munni, Rohit, Santosh, Shrija. Anybody has got any doubt about this query?
No, don't have any doubt, but need
Okay,
more practice.
you are clear about what we have done, right?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. If anybody else has got doubt, just let me know. I'll explain again. No issues. But see, these things are very important. Like in future, you'll be using such queries only most of the time. Yeah, this is only two tables. Now you'll have more than three tables and doing all these counts and where condition, nested queries. I mean, this is required in data analytics, all the such queries, not just simple select queries. These are all required. Like because you have to create a some graphs on that data. So management will ask you like I want a graph to data of these customers, those are having more than two orders. I want data of the customers, those are having a more than average orders. I want data of the customers, those are. I'm just giving you simple examples. So depends on your application, this will vary, but your concept will be same, like having clause, group by clause. Then how do you put a nested query? So do you think in will work in this? Just can you check if in will work, whether it is correct, right? Not in will work. See, all these things you can just creative. You can be creative in all these things. You can see now orders, those who are not having more than one order, right? Not in. Are you clear? So imagine these things like we already done not and in and not in. So try to implement these things in your current queries. So just try all these things. Okay, you have to imagine not equal to. Yes, so not equal to means what? I don't want customers those who have placed more than one order, right? You can play around with this. So I want customers, don't want customers those who are more than one order. Then it will show you all other customers. So if I don't want customers, those who are placed just a single order, what I'll do? Okay, not in. Okay, so in this case, how do you just try to do all possible things? I'm just telling you to imagine count star is equal to 1 means what? Counter is greater than 1 means more than one order. So I'm seeing here, just a minute. Okay, John, number 4. But I want to see customer ID who are not in that particular this thing. So I just put not equal to. So I should see other customers, those who are not having more than one order. Are you clear? So try to, play around with these things like you put not in, not in, not in, and try to understand what it is doing, these queries are doing. So if you put in also, it will work. In means equal to, as good as equal to. Correct? Not in will be as good as not equal. But what is the difference between in and equal to? Any idea? Can anybody tell me what is the difference between in and equal to? I think we have done that already. Anyone can tell me what is the difference between in and equal to? But it is giving same result, right? But what is the difference in why in is required? Can anyone, Praveen? What is the difference between in and equal to in the conditions? Any idea? Anyone? No? So basically in is what? In means it can give, you can give list of values, right? Equal to means only one value. Understood? Difference? In you can give multiple values. Even if it gives multiple outputs, you can equate with in. In means what? In you can give any number of values, but equal to means only one value. That is the difference between in and equal to. But in this case, we have only one value. So in will also take care of one value also and multiple values. That's why it is showing one same result for both. Clear? So in this, we have made one query which is to find out customers with more than one order. That is called nested query with group by and with having. All are clear? Okay. Now I think you can go ahead with more complex queries. Okay. Are you clear or still you have any doubt? If you, I mean, this is very important. I mean, these queries will be required by you all the time. I mean, you will be, you should be practicing all these queries, most of the time. Now, I want you to create a query where I want to find who has got more than one pending order. Which customer is having, but I don't see any customer having more than one pending order. Okay, fine. I think every customer has got one order only, which is in pending status. But you know what is the what are the way you can do it, right? Even though you won't get data, but you can form a query. Hello, everyone. Are you clear? Are you listening? I'm
Yeah,
audible.
yeah.
Okay. So I want you to make a query. Okay, even if that I want to find a customer who is having more than one pending order. Can you
Yes,
write a query?
Prashant.
We have 10 minutes. I want you to write a query where I want to find you write a query, let it be. Even if it doesn't give results, it's fine. I want a query where you want to display the customers, those who are having more than one pending order. Understood? Are you clear?
Yeah, so we have to group by the pending statuses,
Exactly.
right?
You have to group by the status,
Yeah,
not pending. You have to group by
status, yeah.
Yes. Okay, please do it. So we'll end this by this query.
Prashant, do we have any assignment for this?
Actually, I don't have like assignment, but you, I mean, what I'm telling you is this can be one your assignment. Like for this, everyone can do this query. Like I want to find out customer who have got more than one pending order, one assignment. You can take this. Okay. That you can do it later also, maybe after class is over. Okay. So don't have to do right now. You can maybe next time we'll discuss on this. Okay, so right now we'll go ahead. We have 10 minutes to go, so still we can have things we can cover. So this you can take the assignment as you can find out customers who has got more than one pending orders. Okay, that's the assignment. And we'll go ahead. Okay, I'll just type it what you so you can try this. Find out the customers with more than one pending order. Okay, order. More than one pending order. Okay. So write a query for this. Okay. So that's you can do it after class also. That's not a problem. Then we can discuss it later, maybe in next class. So right now we'll just I think you are okay with now group by and having clause, right? But right now, what I want you to do is I want now same thing you can apply for customers. I want customers which are having, I want to count the customers from each country. Okay, write a query for that. Okay. I want count of customers country. I think last time we discussed, you said, how do I find out customers from each country, right? We have discussed this. So I said that, okay, we'll come to know next in this thing. But now I think you can write a query. Okay, let me. So you will be good in, I mean, you will understand this. Write a query to find out customers, okay, country wise. I want how many customers in USA. I want how many customers in UK. And I want how many customers in other. Okay, clear? Are you clear?
Count of customers, right?
Come again.
Do you need
Cus-
count of
yeah,
customers?
Count of customers country wise.
Country wise, right? The group by country, right?
Yeah. Country wise, you want to count the customers, how many customers are there. Okay. How many customers are there country wise. Count the customers. You should be clear with group by and having clause. Okay. Count the customers country wise. It's a simple query, nothing much. Okay. Count the customers. So we don't touch again this group by. Group by should be very clear with you now. Or is it group by and functions? Group by functions. Okay, so you can use group by for customer also. I want to count how many customers are there in each country. Okay, you can write that query and just those were. Now we have only USA, UK, and I think, yeah, we have two USA, two UK, and UAE. But I want country-wise count. Okay, how do you do it? Country-wise count. So just be clear with this group by clause, okay? And you try to implement this, try to imagine and implement these things. Try to clear complex queries like what we did. Not this is not that complex, but at least for you, for like those in beginning state, you can think it is complex. It is not very complex. These are very simple queries. But when you go ahead with practice, you will think that this is very easy. These are very easy queries. So anybody has written query like that? Very simple. Count of customers country-wise. Okay, so select what you have to do now. Select country, okay. First is the country, because I want to see which country. Country, and then what? What is after comma, what you have to, which field you have to put? Count of that right? Count of.
I just pasted in
Okay,
group.
okay, good. Exactly, yeah, correct. So count of star, okay. Count of star, you're right. So for others, I am just doing count of star from customers. Customers. Group by country, because you are doing country wise. That's all. Correct? Yeah. So country wise, you will get count star. So UAE has one count, UK has got two counts. So here also, what now I want to see only UK and USA. What you will do? I don't want UAE. I want count who's the count more than one.
We
So
will
what?
have to use having count more
Yeah,
than one.
having, yes, correct. Having count star greater than one. That's all. Sorry. Greater than one will show you only records with having country having more than one customer, right? Yeah. So I'll see only UK and USA with two. Correct? So you understand the concept of group by and having, and how we are using this basically group by having in the joins. So those things has to be very strong. I mean, most of the 90% of the time you will be doing all these things. You're doing all joins, you are doing all group by, you are doing all average function, all functions like average, max, mean. Okay, so I mean, you should be very good in all these queries if you want to be in data analysis. So, I mean, any query they will give you, you should be able to do it like joining the tables and immediately printing the report what you want, what they want to see, like graph, you know. And afterwards, you can convert this into graph actually. With the help of, I think you're doing the Tableau and all that, right? Tableau and Power BI. Okay, so Tableau and Power BI, you can convert this output results into graphical interface, like in GUI, graphical representation. Okay, so basic thing is your query. So your query is output is correct, then only you'll see graphically it will be shown to management. Basically, management want to see graphs, not these numbers. So those things are required for dashboard and all, which will be done in your Tableau and Power BI. Okay. I think you are doing Tableau and Power BI also, right? All of you in analytics. So you will be doing all these things, but basic thing is you have to be very strong in pairings. Otherwise, your results will go wrong. I mean, your graph will definitely then go wrong if you are not output results are correct. Are you clear?
Clear.
Everyone is clear? Any doubt so far?
No.
Or still you are thinking you are not very confident about these queries? Because we have done joins, we have done group by, we have embedded, we have done, you know, nested queries, and then we have done, we have used group by having a nested queries, all these things we have done. So this is the core part of SQL. Like this will be most of the time you will be using all these things. 90% of the time you will be forming complex queries with where clause, joins, and grouping, group by clauses, having all these things. Okay, so I have been using all these queries in my and where I was working mostly. Okay, so as per my experience, these are mostly used queries everywhere, anywhere we go in any company there where SQL is required. They will be using mostly these joins, joining a lot of tables and creating a report with, all these nested queries with the having clause, group by, all these things you should be very comfortable doing. So your next, like whenever you get time, try to find out customers with more than one pending orders, shipping, sorry, pending shippings. Display all the customers with more than one pending status shippings. Okay. So I think we are done for today. I'll try to make one slide PowerPoint for you, which we have done already, and then put it in one PowerPoint and then share it with you. Okay. I didn't get time yesterday, so mostly tomorrow I'll get time for them. Okay. So all these queries, try to save all these queries in your notebook. Okay.
Okay.
All the queries you try to put it in your create a SQL notepad and write I mean try to take a screenshot also if possible for each query so that you will remember what you have done actually. So after actually thing happens after a few days, no, I try to forget. You try to forget the thing. So if you have like output, then you will come to know immediately. Okay.
Prashant, I just joined one more table in the same query, like orders table with the item name and amount.
Okay. Country, first name. Okay, just a minute. I will just. Okay, so yeah, of course, you can make a lot of queries. So as per actually, it's how you understood and how you can go ahead with. Okay, now Praveen has done some query like this, where you are putting country, first name, last name, count star, item, amount from customer, join orders on order of customer ID is equal to customer or customer ID. That is, you're doing group by country having count star greater than 1. Okay, okay. So what results it is giving?
Yes, it's giving like it's giving same result with the item and amount from order table.
So you mean to say this count star is for what? UK is having what this UK means? UK count star means. UK, you mean to say UK has got 2 customers, right? So why it is showing 3 here? So there is something
Uh,
wrong, right? See, uh, actually, if you see in between count star, it will not work like that.
it's giving a reverse result, like it's giving UK 3 and USA 2. It should be
Yeah, so
like,
that's a wrong query. I mean, this won't work like this. So, okay, let me check this. This makes sense.
mm,
So we have to be, that's what I said. You have to be very careful when you are creating queries because one wrong thing will give you a wrong result. So just cross check the result with your original tables, okay? Otherwise, you will be thing is when you're forming queries, you may give some wrong outputs. So try to do now. This does make any sense? Yeah, 400 keyboard. Do has got 400 keyboard. No. Yes. Okay. Customer ID 1. Okay, so put customer ID also. If you're not, if you're confused, just put customer ID also. You'll come to know what are the fields. Okay, so you can put always all the fields what you want. Okay, so just put customer ID and see what is happening. So try to, okay, customers, what I did, customers dot ID. Okay, sorry, customer ID. Okay, sorry. Just mind your spelling. Okay, so it is an ambiguous column. Do you know why it is showing? Because you didn't mention the table name. Okay, so you always mention table name, otherwise it's like ambiguous column. Customers, oh sorry. See, I also make a lot of case spelling mistakes. Okay, now you got first customer ID 4. Okay, 4 UK John is correct. John read it. Okay, keyboard. He has ordered keyboard with 400. Is it correct? Right.
mhm.
So it will show you John Doe. Just cross check this result. Even if you make some query, just try to cross check. You'll come to know whether your query is correct or not, right? Like customer ID 1. Who is customer ID 1? John Doe. Okay, what he has done, go to table this. He has ordered keyboard. Okay, 400. That is correct, right? Yeah, this is correct. This John Doe has ordered customer ID keyboard. But this query just does not show any useful result, right? Group by greater than 1, it doesn't show, right? So, this query group by having count greater than 1, it does not show any useful result. So even if you remove this, okay, what difference it has made? Like, okay, what is the difference between this and this? Okay, so try to find out. Sorry. When you're adding count star, there has to be some when you're doing count star, count star should be done on the particular column. Okay, so just try to work on this. So I think this query will not work the way we want. Okay, so just try to improve this on this. But just remember that whenever you're doing count star function, it has to be on particular field or group of fields, right? So this query like this is correct because it is, sorry. So this is correct because this is country. Sorry, I just remove this. This query doesn't work as the way we want, but This is like country and you count star. Okay. So country wise count star is okay. But when we are using such queries like this query, so you have to be very careful what you're selecting and all. So for us, this has worked. For those who are having orders more than, so cross check all these things. Okay. Because you may be using queries, but it may show output which may not be correct. Now this query has worked for us, right? We have found out a customer who has got more than one order. That is correct. But when you do something which may not be output, it may not be correct. So just cross check it. Okay, so all of you, I think you're done for today. All of you try to do this query of shippings. Those who are having pending orders, more than one pending order. Okay, and we'll meet next Saturday with more of this thing. But this is the major part is mostly by creating some complex queries like this. Other things are very easy, but these are the things where you have to put a lot of efforts. You will be putting most of the efforts on these select queries like this. What we have done today, which is like somewhat complex. Okay.
Okay.
So try to work out and try to make some complex. Imagine some, what management will expect from you. If you are in some data analytics position, they will expect you to create some queries like this, and they want outputs like this and like that. So try to imagine on your own and try to find out the queries. Okay, build a query like this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So all are okay with today's session.
Yes,
All are
Prashant.
good, or still you are not? If you are like having doubts, try to create queries, run queries, what we have done today, and try to understand. Okay.
Okay, Prashant.
Sure.
We will practice and we'll
Yeah,
come
yeah,
again.
and you can do that exercise if you get a time, no? Actually, if you have today, you may have time because tomorrow onward you will be very busy in your work. So you, even if you try to get time, you won't get. So try to do it whenever you are free today. Okay. Monday to
Okay.
Friday, you are always busy in your work. So I hope, I mean, I doubt you will get time, but at least Saturday, Sunday, you have time. Okay. That is
Oh,
enough for you. I mean, Saturday, Sunday, if you give 1 or 2 hours is enough.
okay.
No need to give Monday to Friday, not required anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll meet on next Saturday with new things. Okay, but major things you should do all this because that's why I've taken these select queries first because these are the things which are very important for you.
So,
Okay.
Prashant, can you send 2 or 3 assignment questions based on
Yeah,
these
yeah,
three
yeah. Okay,
tables?
okay, okay. No, that is simple. I don't know, message, right? Okay, so I'll send you that
Like
chat.
you are,
Okay. Chat
like
link
you are
to chat.
asking to, like you are asking to create a query based on these conditions. So, if you could draft
Ah,
two
yeah,
or
yeah.
three assignment
I think
and
I
send us.
already. Okay, I'll put that. Okay, no. So I just I want to select all customers. I'm just typing it. Customers, those with more than one pending orders or shipping. Sorry, shippings. More than one pending shippings. Okay. Select all the customers, those with more than one pending shippings. Okay, that is, you can try this query. I think that's very simple now. I think we have already done this query for, orders. So you can do same apply, you can same up rule, you can apply for this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then see you. Have a nice weekend.
You
Okay.
too, Prashant. Okay. Bye.